Just see carefully. Everything is what I'm going to teach. It is important, okay? When we come to page object model, that is POM. The thing is, like, when you tell like you have worked on a framework, they'll ask you to explain the framework and structure of that, and what all are the how the flow executes, and what all are the things you have used. So as Ajay said, what all we are going to use, just I'll segregate in that. Okay, so we know Java, right? In order to design my framework, I'm using Java. Then Selenium WebDriver, TestNg, Apache POI API, right, to read Excel data. To read Excel. Then what else is there? Then browser. I'm using Chrome and IE, Internet Explorer. Then what all is there? Okay. Then built-in tool, I'm using Maven. Right. Then what else is left? For reporting, I may use TestNg report or extend report. But we'll see how to implement that in the later. Okay. So when we come to this, how we'll design? I know these are the components which I'm gonna use. Now, there is a link, right? Okay, where you guys want me to just automate and show a framework? Is it in the SpiceJet is fine, or we'll see any other website?
Any other website, we would say.
Okay, just we'll see this thing, okay? Because again, dummy, we need to get user and password. It will be quite tough, okay? So we'll use this. Okay. Okay, what is wrong with this? So when I come to this page, this is my home page, right? Matlab dashboard. Once I just log in, I'll be landing out here. So the basic thing is I'll have to get the URL and I'll have to do a login. I'll have to verify few tabs, like I'll verify admin page, then PIM page, then leave page, then like after doing everything, I'll log out. So how do I design my framework? Okay, so just note it down. I'll tell you theoretically first. Okay, there are always 5 layers, okay? So first layer is always page layer. So I'll just... Okay, so I'll just draw. First layer is page layer. Okay, then second layer is your test layer. So you should remember this diagram, okay? It will be easy to design. Second layer, I'll create my test layer. Page layer, test layer. Just we'll name it later. And what I'll do is I'll create one. Okay, then I'll just create my thing. Here. Okay, this is my base layer. Okay, I'll just give it as 1. This I'll give it as 2. This layer I'll give it as 3. So base layer, page layer, and test layer. So again, like when you come to this, like you may see some reading of properties, reading a browser name we create on config, right? As I showed you people. So for that also we'll create one layer just to keep it my test data separately. That is your config layer. Okay. That is nothing but your environment variables. Okay, environment variables that I'll keep in layer 4. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll do some in this thing I've read the config, then I need some Excel data, right? Because Excel also I'm using, right? So I'll keep one layer 5 that is to read Excel. Read data, that is Excel. I'll keep it in layer 5. Okay, so next thing what I'll do is, okay, if I have to take a screenshot, retry logic, those things are there, right? That thing I'll keep it in one more layer. That I'll create it as a util. I'll name it as a util. That is your 6th one. Okay, then at last I'll see like I'll have to see the report, right? Okay, is it working fine or not? I'll get all screenshot report folder, right? I'll create that report. This is layer 6, 7. So these are the layers I have created. Okay, so now what is this page layer? I'll just explain you. See carefully. Before that, we'll see what is base layer does. In base layer, what you'll write? This is your, I'll create a class as test test base dot java. Okay, test base I have created. So in this test base, what it does is mainly maximizing browser, right? Maximizing that maximize browser is there, right? Which we the 4-line codes, basic 4 lines were there, right? Maximizing a browser, getting the URL, implicit wait, those things. Implicit wait, maximizing browser. Then what else was there? Get URL. That I'll keep it in base thing. Okay. So when I come to layer 2, just see it carefully. Okay. So when I come to page layer, when I go to my URL, so I have so many pages, right? Admin page, PIM page, leave page and all, right? I'll create inside my page layer, okay? I'll create entirely this thing. So I'll create so big page layer. Okay, so inside this, I'll just create small pages. This is my page, right? This is one page. This is my other page. I'm very bad at drawing. This is my other page. As of now, just to not to confuse the people, I'll take 3 pages: admin, PIM, and leave. So this is my admin page. Okay. Next, I'll give my PIM page. Next, I'll create my leave page, right? Leave page. So I have created. Okay. So this is my page layer. Inside my page layer, I have created all my pages. So when you come to test, this will be more clear when you start your coding. Okay, that we'll see it later. Just now see the flow, how it happens. Now your page is ready. In test, what we'll write in test? Pages to anyways, I have created one class for all the pages, one dummy class. Okay, page public class admin, public class PIM, public class leave in my pages. Okay, now in this is your page layer, this is your test layer. In test layer, what will come? TestNg. Here your TestNg you will implement. That is by using TestNg. Okay. Your TestNg will come here because in pages just will find the elements and all. Okay. In TestNg will implement those. I'll show you people how are we doing. Just see the figure now how we'll do. So same thing like you have here admin page, right? So same thing I'll create here admin test. Okay, whichever the methods you have there, it will create. Then PIM, PIM test. I'll create one method again. Okay, then leave test. This is my second layer. Third layer. Just give me a moment. Okay. So when you come to this again, you have for each and every page in the page class, you'll have a test class, right? So this is my thing. This is inside TestNg, right? So I'll create on layer. Okay. So how many other pages are there? Now so many test cases I have created. So it is not like mandatorily like so many pages if you have, you should have so many test cases. But in order to learn in the initial stages, I have made it easier for you people just to learn, just to show the how flow occurs. Okay, so now this base is a base layer, right? Where all like launching a browser, those things and all are taking place, right? So how it happens is you have a base layer. This is the first layer, right? So I'll draw a line now. This will, this first admin page will take from this. Okay. That meaning that it will just extend from here, all the feature. Okay, you need login, logout for everything, right? It will extend from here. Okay. This will also extend from here. You need some mapping, right? If without mapping, you cannot use, right? So this will also extend from here. So now these three layers are interlinked, right? Now you have your set of utilities. So set of packages. These layers are nothing but your packages. Okay, in our Eclipse terms, like we have package, right? The keyboard in the same way. So this is called page object model. POM. This is called page object model. Okay, page object model is not a framework. Okay, it is a design pattern to in order to design your framework. Okay, so here basically what we are using, like three main things is to design our framework. One is page object model, other thing is data driven to read the Excel, other thing is TestNg to write our test cases. Okay, understood, people? So just make a note of the structure, like in your thing. Just I'll tell it in next class how we'll just start designing it. So when you come to like environment variables, here it is nothing but your config thing, right? So config properties will come. Config properties. Then URL, you'll read a URL, you'll read a browser name, you will take a manual data, right? Those things and all will come inside this package, that is config package. Reading Excel data, nothing but again you'll just take all small data, like those are Excels, right? Just think it is an Excel sheet, you will read it from here, right? What will come in the util thing? Util thing, you'll get like taking a screenshot. If you have to like generate a mail and all, but anyways, mail and all, we are not doing it. If you want to write some generic methods are nothing but common methods. Like for clicking, you don't have to write dot click each time. You'll just write a dot click method and you'll call that method generic methods. Okay, this is a util package. In this, all generic methods and screenshot, you will write it. Okay, that will come in util package. Then test report or extend report, etc. All reported. Failed test cases. Okay, all this will come. Just make a note of it. These are the technologies, and to design our framework, we are using page object model design pattern. Page object model is not a framework, it is a design pattern. Okay, along with data driven and test engine, we are using all these three to write our framework.